Master LC on the beat.
Let me tell you, sing the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Bingy Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them heart? Deep, deep, deep down inside. Oh, I sing the truth will reveal. I Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. I Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Or Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Oh, say, I say we look in their faces, but we don't know their thoughts. We see their action, but we don't know their reaction. They smile in my face, I want to stop me on my back. Oh yeah, I wouldn't sheep clothing, yeah. Who want to tear us apart? Who wanna come and be violence? I'm gonna come out my room, yeah. Hey, I said you enter in and you peel and you chop like them. You enter in and the ALP, you scatter them. But then you enter in the LP, then you divide them. And now you want to play with the CPP document. But today Jack want to come expose you some more. And every eyes will watch and see and know. Say the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Bingy Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them heart? Deep, deep, deep down inside. Oh, I sing the truth will reveal. I Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. I Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Or Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep down in them heart? Deep, deep down inside. Say, high-profile gladiators want to come and use us. Politicals, you know them, I want to come deceive us. You pay the newspapers, them to lie for you. You pay the radio stations, them to lie for you. Oh yeah. So they wanna do. All they wanna do is take us from the room and teach us their own truth. Yeah, I say, you finger district number 9 by election. Rankin County by election. Papulu midterm senatorial election. And don't forget the name back on the primary report. I say the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Bingy Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them heart? Deep, deep, deep down inside. Oh, I say the truth will reveal. I Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. I Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Or Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep down in your heart? Deep, deep down inside. Say. Hypocritical juniors fighting to divide us with them lies in disguise. Rastafari's, yeah. The true. The true, oh yes. The true.
Master LC on the beat.
Let me tell you, sing the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Bingy Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them heart? Deep, deep, deep down inside. Oh, I sing the truth will reveal. I Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. I Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Or Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Oh, say, I say we look in their faces, but we don't know their thoughts. We see their action, but we don't know their reaction. They smile in my face, I want to stop me on my back. Oh yeah, I wouldn't sheep clothing, yeah. Who want to tear us apart? Who wanna come and be violence? I'm on a Kamadama road. Yeah. Hey, I said you enter in the UP, then you chat like them. You enter in the ALP, you scatter them. But then you enter in the LP, then you divide them. And now you want to play with the CPP document. But today Jack want to come expose you some more. And every eyes will watch and see and know. Say the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Bengy man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Finger man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them heart? Deep, deep, deep down inside. Oh, I sing the truth will reveal. I Mr. Liar man, the truth will reveal. I Mr. Kaya man, the truth will reveal. Well, Mr. Kaya man, the truth will reveal. What is deep down in them heart? Deep, deep down, down inside. Say, high profile gladiators want to come and use us. Only takers, you know, them want to come deceive us. You pray the newspapers them to lie for you.
Liberia! Ha! It's your day!
Tama Corporation is hosting the first ever heritage and cultural reality show called National Heritage and Cultural Challenge. The National Heritage and Cultural Challenge is a reality show organized by Tama Corporation, enabling us to explore our culture through entertainment. At the same time, you could stand a chance to win the grand prize in the amount of $38,000 United States dollars. Teammates will be grouped into 15 teams, representing the 15 counties in Liberia. Each team will consist of 5 members, with each team member having a specific role. A traditional chef to cook all the juicy local dishes, a beauty queen or king to showcase how beautiful, inspiring, and unique our Liberian culture is, a talented dancer, singer, storyteller, you name your talent and be on the show. A smart man, that one man who is certain of his knowledge of the county and the Liberian history. Lastly, our warrior, who will be ready to fight and protect his county at all costs. To avoid weekly eliminations, each team must perform and win traditional games or tags given to them.
And the live auditions, January 25th in Kanta, the 26th of January in Kakata, February 2nd in Buchanan, February 4th in Morovia, and the final
Monrovia, Gettysburg, it's time to celebrate with the big boys.
You want to bamba? You want to G with the big boys?
So join us this and every weekend, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, as we chill with the big boys. Then the big one comes out on February 11 and February 14 as we celebrate the Valentine's Day as Wookiee Special Lovers Night. And on February 11, come in your green as we celebrate the gallant men and women in arms and our fallen heroes on Armed Forces Day at the Wookiees Farm. Gates open at 12 noon till the break of dawn. Have a night in our cozy chalet for as low as $85 and have a breakfast and unlimited time in our pool. And for that VVIP, for only $150, you get 1 bottle of red wine, 2 breakfasts, 1 lunch, and unlimited time in our pool. Come along with the kids this and every weekend and on the Valentine's and Armed Forces Day at the Wookiees Farm. Take advantage of this offer this and every weekend, and to spice it up, visit our local bar. Yatta's Guiding is now open for that local drinks. Why don't you visit us at Wookiees Farm in Gettysburg? Taste our finger-licking grilled fish, pizza, and varieties of food. Wookiees Farm is back again. Come and chill with the big boys this and every weekend and on the Armed Forces Day and the Valentine's Day. I'll catch you there.
You want to bamba? You want to G with the
Lapu's Kitchen, a Liberian-owned business operated by Johnson and Wales University's trained chef Joyce Matowia is your dining away from home. At Lapu's Kitchen, we prepare all kinds of Liberian cuisines, including fried and rare oil potatoes green, kidney beans, palava sauce, fever leaves, and a lot more. We also make rice bread, meat pies, cookies, Benesi candies, and all kinds of pastry products. Place in your order online today from anywhere in the US at www.lorputchen.com. The good news is your package is sealed in an insulated cooling box and reaches your destination well preserved and fresh. Save yourself the stress and order the best from a professional chef. Lapu's Kitchen keeps your fingers licking.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
All right. Good morning and welcome to the program. You're listening to the Costa Show. You're watching the Costa Show. Today's Thursday, the third day of February 2022. The time in Monrovia is 7:30 a.m. The time in Delaware, the USA, is 2:30 a.m. And we're very glad to be here. Good morning, Walker.
Yeah, good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners here in Liberia and in the diaspora. We are here again for another brand new edition of the Costa Morning Show. It's good to be with you.
It is good to be here. Give us an update of what's happening in town.
Well, yesterday was just all about the Aziva Topa uh, issue in the country, nothing much. The first family that haven't been a award from them. Information Minister Lejehu Renin said that Mr. Aziva Topa was not wanted by the government. He's free to go, but he was trying to escape through Sierra Leone. That's why the post up to him to make him believe that he's not wanted by the government. So last night rather, he left the country. So it was just all about him, and that's all. Nothing much in the country. No trending news yet.
Okay. Anything from the Brownie Samogai situation?
Well, the final ruling will be out tomorrow in the Brandon Samunga case.
What final ruling again, Walker? What are you talking about?
What I'm hearing is, let me see what this they say Supreme Court to finally seal its last ruling against Lofa Senator-elect Brandon Samunga and others this Friday. Lawyer representing Samunga and the two other convicts as obligated to make their client available in court for the reading and subsequent execution of the High Court's mandate, and could risk being held for contempt of court. So tomorrow will be the D-Day in our case.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the case? Yesterday was Wednesday, right? It should have been the hearing at the is it a civil law court? Civil law court. You remember? Alex Cummings filed he filed a complaint against the the judge's order, the magistrate's order to have the thing read. It was supposed to be yesterday. Let me look it up. I don't know whether that took place. Okay, this is it. Um, may it please the honor, Alexander B. Cummings and others versus Joe Manjala, respondent, stabbing the magistrate, go around the case, the date. Okay, February 2nd, that's correct. It should have been yesterday, February 2nd at 11 a.m. Before His Honor, Roosevelt Z. Willie, Resident Circuit Judge, Criminal Code A. Yes, it's supposed to be Criminal Code A. That's correct. So Criminal Code A should have heard the case yesterday, boy guy.
No, I didn't get any information about that.
Yeah.
If it went on or not.
We'll try to get information on that. Yes, but Criminal Code A should have heard the thing. Okay. So we'll try to get information about that. All right. Oh, so they say my man Yeager is back to the CPP. I heard he lifted his self-imposed suspension. You remember the last time he pulled
Yeah,
out?
yeah. He pulled out, and yesterday he came back to the country. According to him, there were some issues at the airport. He got disrespected at the airport by, you know, the head of security at the airport. He parked his vehicle right in front of the terminal, and his driver was waiting for him. His official assigned vehicle. A driver was waiting for him. Later on, the security came and said that they should take the vehicle from there. Even it is marked with his representative plate. So,
I don't know
it,
the policy. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know. I don't know whether as an official, once you have an official, your assigned official vehicle, I don't know what the policy says. I don't know whether they're allowed to park, in front of the entrance and park there for a lengthy period of time. I don't know. But as a representative, I would assume or presume that there are certain privileges that he should enjoy. But again, I don't know what the policy is. Hmm.
yeah. So the security asked that the driver should remove the vehicle from there, and according to him, the driver removed from directly on the terminal and then went across.
Hmm.
The security said that he should remove the vehicle. So he called Yeke. At that time, Yeke was already doing his COVID test in the terminal. He
Hmm.
called Yeke to tell Yeke that, oh, this is what's happening out here. So Yeke said, okay, where you park, just leave my vehicle right there. Don't remove it. So later on, they came and locked the vehicle. When Yeke came out to ask, oh, Mr. Head of Security, what's going on? Why you lock my vehicle? And
Hmm.
according to Yeke, the security told him that you normally insulting the president. So just how you can they respect the president, that's how would they respect you.
Look at that nonsense.
Yeah, that was what Yeke said yesterday on his live interview.
Look at that nonsense. You know, where are we in this country? You normally disrespecting the president. Now you damn business. Eh? Let the president take issue with Yeke. I mean, people are just so unprofessional. You're security man, for Christ's sake. Eh? You harassing the man because you said the man normally disrespects the president. It's just so stupid. Absolutely stupid. He has nothing to do with it. So, the people I can't understand it. And the people who do these things, Waka, these are lowly paid people who the president ain't give a damn about.
Mm-hmm.
And what do? You go there and you try to witch hunt Yeke or embarrass Yeke to harass the man because you say, you normally disrespect the president. You normally disrespect the president. Nonsense. Oh man, our people are crazy. Yeah, but anyway, glad that Yeka is in town. He's back, and that he say he's back with a CPP. But there's no CPP now. So where is he going? Okay.
No, according to him, no matter what it is, the CPP will hold. He's
But he
back
does
to
not know that he has no power over that.
the man said he's back and he will apply some effort to make sure
Oh, let Yeka women.
he hold.
Nobody can apply any effort, my brother Yeka. Yeka, welcome back to the country.
Let me see if
But
I can
no effort can be applied to bring CPP back together. It's over. Your political leader killed the CPP. With all his honor mining and look what he's done with Liberty Party and CPP is finished. Just forget it. You know, focus on district number 10, yeah, my brother. Focus on district 10. You know, and we are glad to have you back home. I hope the family is great. The little, hey, wife, they had a pair of twins, right? And they had twins.
Yeah, they are in Ghana.
Yeah, I know they are in Ghana. I know. But what I'm saying is that they have twins. Yeah. And I hope the family is doing good. I know that they are doing good. But forget CPP. So just do your work. The people miss you. They miss that powerful voice. Just forget all I talk about CPP. There's nothing you can do. You have no power. I have no power. CPP been dead long time. Since Charlie in time. So just forget that one. Okay. So folks, yesterday, you know, going let ugly. Going let ugly. A few weeks ago, Isaac Vatukwa was on T Max's 50-50. And on that show, Iva was mocking me about, oh yeah, Cummings is no coward. He's not gonna run away the way some people ran away. The team, I said, who ran away? He said, oh, Costa. He ran away in the box. That the same damn Salama Swan Isaac Vatukwa was trying to run away. But Iva, what you running away for?
No, the man saying you running away. You're going just to relax more to the border there.
Yeah, he was going to go screw to the border in slipper. Yeah. What you run away for? You do nothing. You run away for? You know. So somebody want to make it look like I would not support his rights being violated. But at the same time, I don't feel sorry for Ava. I don't feel sorry for Ava at all. Because there was Ava, this guy who came and sat on our platform, leveraged our platform to get appointed, and then started bad mouthing us all over the place. That's typically Ava. Everybody who knows him to be that way. You know, he's an opportunist. He's very ungrateful, and he thinks he's better than everyone else. And the same way he came, wait, I mean the end of Ava. How it happened so fast? Guy.
So fast.
How long did he have that job for again?
Because it's 4 months or 3 months, something like that in between.
I think it was 4 months.
4 months.
4 or 5 months, yeah. I mean, the way the man got the job, how the man just went down, bloop, he just fell down, bloop. You know, normally I feel sorry for people, but I don't feel sorry for Ava because of the things. Ava is not a good person. She's not a good person at all. And you know what? To show you Ava is not apologetic about what they wrote in the book. The book is still online. They've increased the price of the book from $20 to $28 due to the high demand. Is that somebody who's apologetic? Is that somebody who is sorry for what he did? No, Ava is not sorry. Because if Ava were sorry, if he was sorry, they would have taken the book down from Amazon to do some editing to the book and republish the book or repost it. But no, that's not what they're doing. In fact, they increased the price of the book because that's the whole idea, to make money from the book. But you know what? Forget what Ava did or what Ava said. You know, our people don't read and understand, or they don't even like to read. But you know, some of us do try to read. I discovered something in Ellis Cummings' statement that he put out. When he was forced to ask Ava to resign, he wrote a statement and he published a statement on Facebook. I have the statement. It's out there. It's public. The last paragraph in that sentence does not reflect well on Alice Cummings. And I will read it for you all. Folks, you know, again, as I said, most of our people do not like to read. But I read that statement, and I read it, particularly my eye caught the last paragraph. Alice Cummings is not sorry that Ivar did what he did. Alice Cummings has no real sympathy for the pain and suffering that Ivar's action caused, not just to Clara Weah and George Weah, but to the Liberian people in general, especially Liberian women. Guess what? I'm going to read for you what Alice Cummings, what Ivar wrote. What Alice Cummings wrote in the closing in his statement. The statement is on Facebook as we speak. Listen to this.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
The last paragraph. You want to read it, Bala? Before they say I made it up. The last paragraph of that statement. Okay, forget it. I will read it because I have to interpret it for those who might not understand it at first. Okay. Let me read it. The last paragraph of Alice Cummings' statement. Quote, I can only hope that the alleged discussion by our now president, as revealed in the book about his wife, is not true. If it is unacceptable, distasteful, and a bad example which should not be tolerated. I'm going to read that statement again, and I will interpret it for you. I can only hope that the alleged discussion by our now president, as revealed in a book about his wife, is not true. If it is unacceptable, distasteful, and a bad example which should not be tolerated. Now, folks, how do you understand that statement? Let me break it down for you in the Liberian context. Bwaka, Kamara, and I are neighbors. Bwaka and I are neighbors. Bwaka's son misbehaves. He comes to my house, he disrespects me. I'm his neighbor. I come to Bwaka to complain Bwaka's son to him. Say, Bwaka, your son disrespected me. Your son said X, Y, and Z to me. Bwaka turns to me and says, I'm sorry for what my son allegedly did to you, but I will handle it. But Bwaka does not stop there. Listen to me, Bwaka. Keenly, pay attention. Bwaka does not stop there. Bwaka goes further and says, but if indeed you did what my son said you did, then shame on you. It's unacceptable. It's this, it's that. Listen to that scenario, Bwaka. I come to you and tell you what your son did to me. He disrespected me. Instead of you just saying, oh, Bwaka, thanks for telling me, and I'm sorry for what my son did. Then you turn around to me, you say, well, Costa, if you really did what my son said you did, then it's a disgusting thing. And you say it that way in front of what? Your son. You understand? This is not how you say sorry. This is not how you say sorry in a Liberian context. But when you say sorry to somebody, my man, I'm sorry. You don't say, oh, I'm sorry. But if you really did it here, then you really bow. Shame on you. You don't go further than that. In the Liberian context, when you say sorry, Bwaka, listen. When you say sorry, you don't go further. You know, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry I cheated on you. But you know that they added to me for me to cheat. Are you listening, Bwaka?
Yeah, I don't.
When you say sorry, you don't go further than that. You don't find a justification. You leave it as is. Cummings should never have said, if indeed we are saying what he said, we are condemning what I wrote, not what we may have said or may not have said. Are you listening, Bugger?
I'm listening.
We don't know whether we are saying what he said. We were not there. Our issue is not whether we are saying it or we are didn't say it. What is our issue? What is the source of the outrage? Tell me, Bugger.
The book.
Thank you. Do we care whether we are saying it at this point? Is that our issue, Bugger?
That's his family matter.
No, listen, Bugger. Do you care personally, you Bugger? Do you care whether we are saying it or not?
Nope.
Is that what pissing you off?
Nope.
Because you can prove that we are saying it, right?
Absolutely.
But our issue is not even that, whether we can prove it or not. Our issue is this. Should Cummings even be saying, if we have said this is disgusting, you don't, that's not where you go. You stop right at the fact that Ava publishing it is wrong. It is wrong. You should not publish it. You should not write it in a book. You don't come, I don't come to you and tell you your child did something wrong to me. Then you turn around to me and say, oh, Costa, I'm sorry for what my child did, but what my child said about you, if you actually did it, then you are a disgusting person. Do you know what I actually did, what your child said I did? Do you judge your child? Do you judge me right in front of your child? You're condemning me. What Cummings did by this statement, he is saying that's not how you empathize with a victim. Claudia is the victim, yeah. Claudia, primarily, she's the one being discussed in this nasty manner. Then you get for you to just say, Ava, what you did was wrong, is bad, you shouldn't have written that. Then you go further and say, but what is being said here in this book about Joia, if Joia actually said it, then Joia is a disgusting person. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Our issue is not about what Joia may or may not have said. Our issue is nobody should even lend currency to this thing. So in other words, Cummings is simply trying to say Ava may not be wrong after all. This is crazy. This is stupid. That's not how you say sorry to people in our culture. You see why I can say the man as stranger? In our culture, when you know you're wrong, you just say, my people, I'm sorry. Why didn't Cummings just stop with saying what Ava wrote was bad, it was wrong, it's unacceptable, and we must respect Liberian women and so. Why you gotta say, oh, but if Joia really did what Ava said, then Joia is so. That's not the point. You don't do that. You don't do that. And I know some of you Cummings supporters will not understand that, but that is your business. But my job here is to see it as I understand it. And the way I understand it is that he was trying to lend currency to, first of all, why did he choose to put that particular statement in as the last paragraph in his statement? Yeah? Like, oh yeah, everybody beating on Ava, but do you realize that it's possible that we may have said these disgusting things? That shouldn't come from you as a leader. Just stop at saying, oh, I asked Ava to resign because I was so embarrassed. Costa Chakla, my whole ANC camp. Now we are confused. We get colossal in the court. We're struggling with that. We're trying to prevent the judge from making us produce the document. And then why is it that Costa dropped the bombshell and I forced to fire my chief of staff? The whole Cummings camp, they're in disarray. Yeah, but Maliki saying, you know that what we're doing like wrong. When you say sorry, just say sorry. You don't say nothing beyond sorry, except you are not Liberian. If you Liberian, you understand what I'm trying to say. When you say sorry in Liberia, brother, you don't say anything beyond it. My people are sorry, yeah. I hold your food. You'll get best. You don't come behind and say, my people are sorry, I hold your food. But but the thing I say, maybe I was right for saying it. No! You don't say that in Liberia, brother. When you say sorry, when you go beg your girlfriend, when you do wrong to your woman, brother, do you say, oh, baby, I'm sorry. You know, I'm very sorry, but you know that you don't want to tell me that the reason why I did that. You think your girlfriend will accept that apology?
Absolutely.
Sorry, baby, I'm sorry. But you know, if you're not going to talk to me that way, then maybe I'm not going to do it. Or maybe the reason why I love that girl because that girl, the girl was smiling at me too much. Now you can say sorry, like, bro. You can say sorry, like, brother. My bro, sweetheart, I'm sorry, baby.
Because in Mr. Kumi's statement, he said Ivan was not in his employ when he did that book, when he wrote that book.
Yeah, but Ivan released a book when you were in employ. So what you gotta say? Huh? Listen, if you were running for president, your chief of staff wrote a book about somebody who is already president, and the book is about to be released while your chief of staff is working for you. What would you do?
You'll go through the book.
Without book.
You'll go through the book.
Listen, let me ask you a question. Your chief of staff writes a book about somebody who is already the president, and you're trying to be president. Will you not say, especially when your chief of staff used to work for that person? But you finish putting the rubber around coming Nick. You don't want to finish the one yet. I would say, bring the book.
I would tell him to come sit and read. Let me listen to him. I'm not reading.
Because you know what? Because he works for you now. But he used to be working for that man. So I want to make sure he will not put me in the wahala. You understand, Bwaga? Because he works for me now. So I want to make sure the book that he coming to release, then you will not put me inside. You not put me inside. Bwaga just finished solving the thing here for all. Bwaga said, look, if you are working for me now, and you write a book about somebody that I'm competing against, what's a professional and decent thing to do, Bwaga? The responsible thing to do?
I will call you to come read it. Myself will not read it. Yourself can't read it for me.
Bring the book. Give me a copy of the book. I want to see what you're writing in this book. That is exactly what Ellis Cummings should have done. Know what's in the book. But Ellis Cummings into it. There's something called due diligence. Okay? Due diligence means you do your homework. You do your homework. You say you want to be president. The man who working for you not read book. You know what in the book. The man can publish the book. The book is about, look at the title of the book. The first thing is, if I were Cummings, I would be curious to know what's in the book because look at the title of the book. The life, the rise of George Weah. Would I not want to know what's in that book? I would want to know what's in that book. I would want to know what's in that book.
Because I've been working with Weah for a long time, and he left the CDC, and he's now with you. So who knows if Ava leaves you again, he can go and do another book on the lifestyle of Cummings.
Let me ask you a question. What has Ava demonstrated here in the whole book business? What are they trying to do here? Make money. He and his friends are celebrating all over the place that Costa has made us make a lot of money. Kate Cotto Johnson says, I think he did HBC. Okay, but Kate, if Cummings did read the book before the book was published, did he not have a problem with chapter 13? If he read the book, did he find that particular? Hold on. Somebody is saying Cummings read the book. But if Cummings read the book, now I'm not going to say Cummings did not read the book. It's possible Cummings may have read the book, right?
Yeah.
But if Cummings read the book, did he not have a problem with that particular article 13 of the book, which insults Clara Weah and insults women in general in a kind of most grotesque, distasteful manner, it's possible Cummings read the book. Because Black I just said it, if I'm running for president and you used to work for my opponent and now you work for me and you're writing a book about my opponent who is a former employer, I'm going to want to read that book and know what's in that book. Okay, Cotto Johnson, that is a question. If indeed Cummings read the book. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think Ava may have given a copy of the book to Cummings before the book was published?
Yes, of course.
I think very much so.
Yeah.
I think very much so. Ava may have given a copy of the book to Ellis Cummings before the book was published and say, look, Busman, here is a book. When you read Ellis Cummings' statement that he put out, especially the last paragraph where he said, if indeed our president said those things about his wife is distasteful, is this, is that. How does that sound to you? It sounds like a man who had already read the book, who knew what was in the book, but didn't have a problem with what was in the book. He only let Ava go because of what? Why do you think Ellis Cummings fire Ava?
The public outcry.
Yeah, begin you smart. First of all, but that's the reason. Nobody's gonna say you celebrate Cummings. Cummings fired Ava because the public outcry was massive. It was overwhelming. And they stabilized their camp. They were passing around with a new chief of staff who come and help him win election. The man who got 300 votes in the whole of Maserati County. And they stabilized the whole Cummings camp. The point is, I'm sure Ellis Cummings read that book. I'm sure Ellis Cummings got a complimentary copy of the book. And I'm sure Cummings did not have a problem with what he read in the book. I'm sure.
Yeah, probably he was at the launch of the book. Who knows?
They say he was there when they launched the book. Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's it.
Cummings got a copy of the book. An autographed copy. The one I've had signed. They give it to him. To you, our dear boss man, the next president of Liberia in Utopia. That one had to autograph the book and give it to him. All right, folks. We got a song here about Nasiman. We're gonna play this song. Let's drop that song. And Nasiman is a popular Liberian reggae artist. Very talented, with an international footprint as well. Nasiman just dropped a new song about Ellis Cummings fingering the CPP document, destabilizing the Liberty Party, meddling in the ALP, meddling in the Unity Party. He came with a corporate mentality to divide and conquer. And it's a very nice song. We're going to make this song very, very popular. It's a nice beat. I like it. Drop it, Baga. Mr. Liarman, Mr. Fingerman. Mr. Fingerman. I believe that's the name of the song. Drop the song, Baga. Drop the song. I'm sure Ellis Cummings will like this song too.
George is trying to drop the song.
Yeah.
You know,
drop the song. After the song, we're gonna go and take some calls. Make this song popular. I'm asking all of you already. I posted the song last night. Over 10,000 people have listened to the song just last night. 10,000. Yeah. My man, who needs radio? Okay. Who needs radio station when we can speak on social media and it can go all over the world? Okay, tell me. Let's be honest. Do you need radio? Do you feel like you missed the radio?
No.
Exactly. When you walk around town. Don't you run into people who listen to what we're discussing on the show?
Every day.
Everywhere you go, begin.
And
do we need radio?
Even the show not count on the amount of messages and call I do receive a day.
Exactly. Begin. We don't need radio. We don't need radio. Who needs radio? Radio can reach Japan.
For what?
Radio can reach America.
We are
reach Canada.
We are radio. We are radio station can move from internet and reach the start of Vamuma. So
we don't need radio, begin. We are global. We're all over the world, begin. We can do one Facebook post, and guess what can happen? The whole ANC camp can be destabilized. They can fire, come in, force of fire, a chief of staff. Who needs radio? Who needs radio? Radio that challenging time, man. Radio can go nowhere. Radio that old school. Look at the power of social media. The most powerful platform in the country, the Costa Show. When we're ready, we can take your life and destabilize your whole life. Begin? Huh? We can make you, we can take your life upside down. We will not take his whole life upside down. Yeah, man, Ava run away. And water the border. Who needs radio? Nobody needs radio. Begin play the song. Mr. Fingerman.
Hypocritical juniors fighting to divide us with them lies in disguise. Rastafari's, yeah. The true. The true, oh yes. The truth.
Master LC on the beat.
Let me tell you, sing the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Bengy Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them heart? Deep down inside. Oh, I sing the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Or Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Oh, say, I say we look in their faces, but we don't know their thoughts. We see their action, but we don't know their reaction. They smile in my face, I want to stop me on my back. Oh yeah, I wouldn't sheep clothing, yeah. Who want to tear us apart? Who wanna come and be violent? I'm gonna come out my room, yeah. Hey, I said you enter in and you peel and you chocolate them. You enter in and the ALP, you scatter them. But then you enter in the LP and you divide them. And now you want to play with the CPP document. But today Jack want to come expose you some more. And every eyes will watch and see and know. Say the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal.
Ha! The truth will reveal, Mr. Liar Man. Mr. Finger Man.
Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them heart? Deep down inside. Oh, I sing the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Or Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep down in them heart? Deep down inside.
Nasty man. Hey, Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal.
Only takers, you know them, I want to come deceive us. You pay the newspapers and to lie for you. You pay the radio stations and to lie for you. Oh yeah, that's all they wanna do. All they wanna do is take us from the room and teach us their own truth. Yeah, I say, you figure district number 9 by election, Grand County by election, Mapulu midterm senatorial election, and don't forget the Nimbakante primary vote. I say the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. We got to expose them Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Finger Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep in them all? Deep down inside. Oh, I say the truth will reveal. Mr. Liar Man, the truth will reveal. Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. Or Mr. Kaya Man, the truth will reveal. What is deep down in them all? Deep down inside.
All right, buddy, take it on. This is a great song, and we're gonna make this song famous. The same way we made our book famous, we're gonna make this song famous. Look, the truth will reveal. I know my big brother Abraham KD already said he loves this song. Eddie, I dare you to say you love this song. If you say you love this song, our friend Amma Harris will not speak to you no more. They get on ANC business. Any smart thing I read, she can't want my post. I will block Amma. Amma, let me tell you something. I announced it today. I will block you from my Facebook page. Look, Mr. Fingerman, the truth will reveal. You enter ALP, you enter UP, you enter LP. Then you the District 9 primary, you finger A. You finger the Nima counties by primary between either Bangladesh and Taiwan. Mr. Lion Man, the truth will reveal. The truth will reveal. Mr. Lion Man, the truth will reveal. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, I love this song. Begin. I love this song. It's on my page. Share the song. 10,000 people have watched it already since last night. 10,000 people have already watched the song. The truth will reveal. Nasiman. I have here the BBC carried a story. Liberia, a president's biographer barred from leaving Liberia, Jonathan Pelele, BBC News Monrovia. The co-author of a biography of Liberian President George Weah has been stopped from leaving the country and made controversy over sections of the book. Women's groups are angry over a chapter where the president is quoted as having made indecent and denigrating revelations about the sexual habits of his wife. The president is said to detail in the book various reasons why he chose his wife over other women for marriage, including her performance in bed. The First Lady, Claire Marie Weah, has not commented about the controversy. The latest incident comes after excerpts of the book were shared online by US-based Liberian talk show host Henry Costa. Wait, let me read that again. Maybe they misunderstand. Maybe they didn't hear me. You think that when I was speaking, I was speaking Kwiwo. The Pele say Kwiwo, baga. How does the Manigo man say English, baga?
What the Manigo man?
How does the Manigo man say English? How does Manigo man say English?
Anglais.
Anglais? We can say Kwiwo. Now, Kwiwo boy. Let me go back and read it. The latest incident comes after excerpts of the book were shared online by US-based Liberian talk show host Henry Costa. Isaac Vatupa was forced to quit his job as an opposition figure's aide and apologized for including the interview about the First Lady. Folks, there you have it. Who published the book? Who published it? US-based Liberian talk show host. We're gonna go to the phone lines and take some calls there. I love this song. I love this song. The song is The Truth Will Reveal. The truth will reveal. Okay, before we go to the phone lines and take some calls, I would like you to play a few more bars of that particular song by Nasiman, The Truth Will Reveal. Yes.
Check your WhatsApp.
Finger man. Huh?
Please check your WhatsApp.
Okay, I should check my WhatsApp. Okay, Baga now send me something. Oh, Baga. Where is it, Baga? Wallahi. What did Baga say?
We take few calls. We take calls here now
right.
on.
Okay, so what? I posted this?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, we apologize to all. Hold on. Let me go read what it meant. I posted. Baga just sent it to me. I thought Baga was coming to pay for somebody because I already let it do. All right, so yeah, I actually did post this. Yeah, this is absolute nonsense. I'm not going to read this. It's a waste of our time. But let's play a little bit of that song before we go to the phone lines to take some calls. There, you're listening to the Costa Show. This is the nation's premier platform where we set the topic. But how many times do we need to prove to people that we are the most powerful platform in the whole country?
We lead, they follow. We break the news. They start running after the news.
Every single time, boy. Every single time we break the news, they follow. We give them talking points. We make the BBC headlines. Name one talk show that can make the BBC news.
Nope.
None. Name one talk show that makes the VOA.
None.
Name one talk show that makes Al Jazeera.
None.
Name one talk show that makes Deutsche Welle. Radio France International. Name one. Nobody.
Nope.
Nobody. They think a blessing. Do we need radio? We don't need radio. People all over the country listen to, or people all over the world. We can go sit down. I just started raining this fire. They podcast. 40,000 people watch the podcast. 40,000 human beings from the time I did it when they broke the next day. 40,000 people watching. We are raking the 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 views. That's smart thing. We can sit and wait 4,000 miles away and destabilize our whole political party. The men fire a man straight. Bagat. Y'all think that I get in power coming just high man. Ava may he beat and he come and win the election. Yeah, we check that coming fire a man. Y'all think that Ava I was going for? I was going for coming two begin. And the one to call, 2 birds, 1 stone begin.
One stone kill 2 birds.
But I want to go 2 for 1 piggy. 2 for 1. Come was sending behind Ava because you know coming short. Come was sending behind Ava sending from. I zero in on them, zoom in on them, my man, through my Anthony up. I had to pull up. Hey, Ava here coming. Yeah, what? Don't play with Don Petro piggy. Yeah, that's smart, you. We don't make B more for nothing. We get power. God gave us power. Let's take some calls, okay? Let's take some calls. The truth will reveal. Nazi man, yeah, man. Then Mr. Finger man.
077-012-102-886-010383.
Every Kennedy, you told me you let a song. I dare you to say you let a song. I'm when I speak to you.
Yeah, those that's what I can call on the WhatsApp number. That's +231 888
Baby, ready? Yeah, publicly. Say let it song. You told me in private. You say let it song. Ready? Yeah, I will not speak to you. All right, let's take some calls. You're listening to the Costa Show. Today is February the 3rd, 2022. The time. Look, we know how to do this business. We were born with this gift, the gift of God, the ability to sway public opinion, to get everybody talking about something we wanted to talk about. It's a gift. Very few people are born with.
You know, there was no news for the past days now. So
then the whole country was quiet.
We make the entire country, all radio stations in Liberia, to at least have something to run with.
They always take the news from us.
Mm-hmm.
They always take it from us. We set the pace to follow. You know, we will be retiring. When we retire, they all can take it. You know?
Let's take some calls, Costa. Let's take some calls. They are coming in. Good morning.
Yes, take those calls, bro. I take those calls.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning, Waka. Yeah, this is Esther calling from Texas.
Your voice?
I'm sorry, my voice.
Yeah, your voice is bad.
I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
I just want to chip in on the book issue and the apologist thing and all the women rising up. I mean, I think it was wrong what Ava did for your friend to tell you something like that and you put it in a book. But I don't think that the thing is about, I'm going to play the devil advocate a little bit. It's not about comments right now. It's about what Ava did. And again, Judge Weir, if he get concerned to publishing the book, he should have read the book to see what was in it before he get a concern for them to publish it.
No, Judge Weir did not give consent.
To get consent to publish a book, you're supposed to know what's in it. You don't just go signing off on it.
No, he did not.
And so all those women group that are showing up in Liberia, I mean, I can understand to be something with a first lady ball. Okay. Where do all these women group be when a little girls getting raped and nobody to speak for them? Like that little 7-year-old girl that got raped in the Ivora embassy, that her daddy was crying around looking for help, and the ambassador came to Liberia, and none of them stood up to be in the street like that, to be showing.
Okay, sorry, we lost you along the way there, but we take more.
Let me correct her. George Weah did not read the book. He was not given a copy of the book by Ava. Just so you know, he was not. So George Weah did not read the book, yeah.
He was asked for an interview and he never granted the interview also. So
yeah, they asked him to interview him for the book. He never did it. He refused. Yeah. All right. Take some more calls there, boy. Isn't that our sister who always calls from Texas?
Hello.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, Baka. Good morning, leader. This is M Political. This calling from the borough of Nuguta.
Welcome, brother.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, you know, all of the things that have transpired from the day leader you published that the page of that book. You know, it is the hands of God that is upon you and that is upon us to reveal these things so that the people, the world will see at large. You are not doing anything because you want to get paid from people, or you are not a blackmailer that which people always tell me to be, because you reveal the truth so they turn and go against you. But you know, this thing will continue happening in our country, and it will tend to affect the one that is in power. Yesterday, I sympathize with the first lady, but not because she's the first lady. I sympathize with her because she's a mother, and I have a mother. That's why I sympathize with her. But rape case issue have been going on in this country for a very long time. The first lady have not called on one day to speak out to say, I'm a lady, this thing is going on. My husband, what is going on? Why are you not taking seize of this kind of issue in the country? What is going on? They only talk about it because it affects themselves. I'm against it that they are not speaking to it. Leader, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, in 8 hours since I published the song, it's got 11,000 views already. 11,000 people have watched the song. Jesus Christ, that's something. Let's take some more calls there. Let's take some more calls.
All right, let's see if we can take somebody from this line. My friend and brother, Alfred. Alfred, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, Bwaka. And let me see. Costa woman.
Young now.
Got her. My man, to be frank, they bon can't they picking with get the guy get serious from fun. You give him heart on too much. You make it with a better phone and what you're talking all kind of ways to make your high, but anyway, there's the issue. I think my problem is few weeks ago I listened to Asif Vatokwa on 50-50. You know, when your friend go through a situation, especially where you know the situation that already were unfolding at that time, you don't say that and make mockery out of it. Yeah, the guy was caught 11 o'clock in the night walking on with bare feet. Can you imagine that? Or don't know, not even running behind him. He will no one run behind him. That's why the government said you will not spell our name. They brought him back and he went through the proper channel and left to the airport. So the government were not wanting him, they were not running after him.
No, they were not running after him.
He escaping. But to be frank, I think the book, that page is wrong. By now, the book should be down from Amazon website. If Asif Vatokwa really mean he apologized to the Liberian ladies, let him make sure that book comes down from the website. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we share your view. If he really means the apologies, take the book down. But guess what they did? They increased the price of the book, black guy. Man, the book is selling a hot cake. The book going up to $28. They added $8 to the price of the book. So Asif Vatokwa is not sorry. He's not sorry. He's only humiliated. He's not sorry. He's a shameless man. Let's take some more calls there, black guy. More calls.
Let's take somebody from this WhatsApp number. Good morning, welcome.
The government will not stop in either.
Good morning.
The border closes at 6 p.m.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was trying to cross by 11 p.m.
Go ahead. Your name, where you calling us from?
Hey, Bwaka, this is Sis Evangeline calling from Iowa, Des Moines. You see, at first I was like, let's put politics aside. If the government is chasing anyone to do anything to them, we should all be concerned, because when they were chasing after Costa, we all were worried about it. So this is a human issue, human right issue first. That's what but when Costa posted it, something I felt bad, because when government, let's put politics aside, if the government is threatening somebody's life, we should be worried about it, because that's the same thing they did to Costa. And people were mad with Costa writing things. But then Costa came back and said, oh, well, Costa played the video that he was on 50-50 making fun out of Costa. I said, oh, okay, what goes around now coming around. But still, yet as a human being or somebody, we all Liberians, I'm worried about because George, we are government, they quit to kill people. So we should be worried about that. But come to the women.
Hello.
Baga, why the callers can't hear me? I don't know. I gotta set up.
Yeah,
They didn't stop him. If they had stopped him like me, they would not have allowed him to leave the country. They only told him he was trying to cross at an hour when the border was closed. That was his case.
Yes. Yes, and I understand that, Costa, very well. I've been reading your post. But then when it comes to the women with their bogus protest, I don't care about these so-called women because they only care about money. Now it's about the first lady you're protesting. How about all the 4 people that got killed? Everything that been going on in our country, you're mute on it. When we are to open his mouth, all he does is play music and record in the studio. Now they talk about book. If this guy wasn't in comments and party, we won't be hearing about this book business because we are doesn't care. And maybe they didn't get him copy of the book, or maybe he didn't care to read because he cannot read. And that's why it is. So I don't see why we stay on the issue. Big deal. If he talking about women in a book that Liberian women are this and that, I hope he include his mother. Thank you and good morning to all of you. Love you all.
All right, says Evangeline, thank you. Let's take some more calls there. You're listening to the Costa Show. Today is Thursday, February the 12th. Well, the 3rd, I'm sorry. Okay, good. Let's take some more calls.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Baka.
Welcome.
And let me say good morning to my friend and brother, Tama, CKA Costa. Look, Baka, not BJ, let condemn the active Vatopa issue. But not BJ is a diplomat, ran from Nigeria, went to all the radio stations here, crying with blood for his daughter, 7-year-old daughter. Nobody, even the general minister of Pisota, never had the cause to come to intervene, even the foreign affairs minister to intervene. Then today, somebody crying or they say the Bomi County senator and condemn. Bomi County senator condemning something in black and white, it was in corrupt picture. Or patrimony a bachelor name. When you
come
on to tell but today you Edwin Snow you got caught to come condemn somebody. Yesterday when came up to protest about child rights, about the rape. Your president, we are saying, was sitting out watching the third day. He says, "Sedition out." Jabati Kochi then went out to beat people in the street because of woman right, women and children right here. You're not condemning. They are listening to somebody called I know preserve or what, sitting down the papa that said, "Then charity was a pop."
Thank you so much.
You become culture ambassador.
All right, thank you so much. We have to take other people, my brother. Good morning, Martina. Welcome.
Hey, man, Edwin Snow, one put more on somebody.
Good morning to my leader. Good morning to the peace listener of our Costa Show. Martina Konate, Costa Princess, calling from Monrovia this morning. Well, let me speak to the issue quickly. I want to say a big thank you to Nasty Man for coming up with our song. The song is unique. All the world is in the song is actually happy. You know, reggae man, they don't lie. What happened, that's why they come up with. I want to say a big thank you to him. And trust me, I'm going to interpret that song to the Liberian people. So people listening to the song, but they're not understanding the words. That's why I asked my daddy to send it to me. I'm going to interpret that song. And to the issue about people that are saying that because they got reading comments that they made some ANC, man. That's why the 7-year-old girl was raped. And Tina, bro, don't stand up for themselves. We all are cowards. For me, I'm not born yet. We're advocating for Liberian people. Are in the sun, are in the rain. What is it for politicians come to tell them, say, let's go protest. They go down when they say the power let you me right, they join the street. When they were the let's killing were going on, they were killing their children, then you call them to come out, they refuse to come out. When their children be raped, they refuse to come out. Even the 13-year-old they get it put out of Buse Quarter. Now we started a protest one. Then we started a protest from Buse Quarter. They were for their hand, they sit down, they were raped, they were killed. The day we all decide to come out, we're ready to leave. We are sick and tired. We are sick on the social media and discuss the issue. Nobody going to raise their life. If you can stand up for yourself, nobody going to stand up for you. We all are human. We got life in us. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you, Martina, for calling in. We take somebody from the diaspora this morning. Good morning. Your name, where you joining us from? Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. Welcome. Your name?
Okay. This is Roland Yima, and I call from North Dakota. Quickly, let me just make my import to the show. Uh, Look, even Eugene Namwe said it that Henry Pedro Kotka is the striker of the opposition, and he has already scored millions goals. And right now, the whole internet, Facebook, every area is shaking. But we don't want to go that route, but we want to go into the nitty gritty of what is unfolding right now. The truth of the matter is, I want to strike 3 points. Point number one, Ava Tupa wrote the book, and you're writing about somebody, the person should know, or you should contact this person to know that you are writing about them, especially as an autobiography. This person should be in the know about why you're writing about them. I believe George Weah was not even contacted. If you read a book, there's no source. Point number two, Ivan Topa wrote this book and made this kind of demeaning information, which is so disgracing, and everybody try to swear the argument about things that have happened before in the past, but that's not the issue. The issue is if you write something and you go that far with somebody, personal information, I mean, it's not just right.
All right. Thank you.
Point number three.
No, hold on, Bogart. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. All
right. Alex Cummings, the leader of ANC, people are hailing him for, making a swift decision to dismiss Ivan Toba, sack him from the job. He didn't do it all because, he wanted to do it or he tried to be a clean man. He's not a damn clean man. He only did it because there is a huge public outcry, and he has to do it because it is attached to him. Okay, this thing is so shameful, and he has to make that decision. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman Roland Yeman, as the chairman of the COP in North Dakota. I mean, we gotta give our people some deference. They are our people. That's our chairman there. Our chairman, North Dakota chapter. Let's take some more calls then.
All right, the phone lines are still open. We're taking your calls. Good morning. Your name, where joining us from?
Good morning, Walker. Good morning, Henry. My name is Peter C. Todd Jr. and I call from the state of Minnesota. I want to thank you for all that you do. So what Ava did to Liberians and the world over is something detestful. Every decent man should speak against it. So for far too long, I've seen it be corrected. Liberian women have been disrespected all through since some of us were growing up. The only thing Ava did was to reduce it into writing. And when you follow scripture in Matthew chapter 4, verse from 1 to 11, Jesus was tempted and was always reminding the devil, for it is written. He will always remind the devil. So what Ava did will always be reminded. People go back to that book and it will have some very nasty effect on the Liberian women. Far too long, in 12 years, they were parading the street with women unaware. The former president, the late former president, wife, Nancy Doe, was insulted over and over. They've been insulting a lot of Liberian women. But what he did to reduce it in the writing, I don't know whether he have a face to even tell his wife he loves his wife. If he can tell his wife he loves his wife and insulting another man's wife in writing, it's so detestful. Every decent man of good character should always be born and frown on Ava. Ava should apologize, not only go on the social media to say Liberians should forgive him. It should be reduced into another book and published so people can know. Thank you so much, Henry. Thank you, Walker.
All right, my brother. Thank you very, very much. I want to say shout out and happy birthday to Mr. Alex Coffey. Today is your birthday. I wish you all the best. Many happy returns of your birthday, Mr. Alex Coffey. And to Molly Augustine Massacre Jr. of Stephen Tower Estate. Molly, today is also your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Let's take more calls there. You're listening to the Costa Show. You're watching the Costa Show. Today is the 3rd of February, 2022. The time in Monrovia is 8:33. The time in Delaware, USA is 3:33. I'm Henry Costa, Boakai Kamara. We're your humble servants here on the nation's premier platform where we discuss the issues that matter. Let's go back to the phone lines and take some calls there. Yeah, we allow you to say whatever you want to say. The ANC people are here. They're mad. They're cussing me, but I'm not going to block them. You can say whatever you want to say. Some of them say I work for the government. That is your damn business. I don't care. If you believe that, that is a business. Somebody say, I was paid by the CDC to destroy, to destroy the opposition, to destroy the opposition. That is also your damn business. Did I tell Ellis Coming to go bribe Musa ability to destroy Liberty Party? Am I the one paying people all over the place to try to, did I finger the CPP framework document? That is your damn business. I don't give a damn what you say. I say what I say. I say what is the truth. And I say how I feel. And I say it the way I want to say it. And you watch me because you can't help yourself. You can't do without me. I don't need you. You need me. You come here to hear what I have to say. I don't need you to watch me to hear what I have to say. So who needs who? Who is obsessed with who? You are obsessed with me. Let's go back to the phone lines and take some calls there. Let's take some calls, Waga.
All right. Let's take Pangomo Kamara. Pangomo.
Hey,
Good morning.
Kamara, good morning, and good morning, Costa. General Costa. You don't get a general for nothing. The man always get fat information about the black people why in Haiti. That's what they hating. That's what you get now where they're hating. Yeah. So, let me be bold to you. Okay? I have been telling the black people, this man, and he coming not a good leader. But even though some of the cowards say he's a good leader, can you imagine? I'm a professor. I'm a professor, but I'm a driver, a professor. If my driver would not somebody's car, or whatsoever you go do, a car will go beat somebody for transportation business, the person got hell. I'm the leader of Black Car. I'm the president of Black Car. You see what I got to do? I will go back to the person. The person of my car will beat. I will go there and say, I'm sorry for your family. I'm very sorry for the incident. Come, you could not even offer the Label people sorry. Sorry, the Label women. They say, I'm very sorry, even though you said that you're going all around, you were not waiting on me at that time for the board prepare. He's a leader. He's a terrible leader. He's not terrible. But Label just so, now because somebody gave you $1 or $2, the poverty killing her.
I'm not going nowhere, Papa. Don't worry.
Come in, he's getting a railway. What railway? Are you applying that to the woman? Are you
not going nowhere?
They did it to do what here? They did it to. Not a carrier. The Labrador woman never joined the the senior association. Are you ever joined the street? When I lived there with mother. When I ambassador, who were with Nigerian embassy, the daughter was raped. Are you sure they get on the street?
No.
Are you sure that because they want, because President Weir wife is a Labrador millionaire wife, is a Labrador billionaire wife, they living by what you say, then they get all of them get on the street.
Thank you.
Data. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. I want to make a point here. First of all, have I lied to the public that the government was chasing him? Okay? He tried to deceive all of us because I came out here yesterday morning blasting the government, thinking that there was any truth to it that they tried to chase Ivar. Ivar went to the border at 11 p.m. Okay. What time does the border close?
6 p.m.
Thank you. If you try to cross the border at 11 p.m. when the border is closed at 6 p.m., should the immigration officers allow you to cross?
Nope. You can sleep right at the border, right at the border, right after 6.
What did they do? They held him at the border.
Yeah.
Did they whisk him off somewhere to kill him?
Nope.
When the media arrived, what did the immigration people say? We're not stopping the mail. The man wanted to cross at an hour, and Abba himself admitted that he tried to cross at 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Is he that dumb? If you want to run away, use the unofficial border point. But he tried to use the official border point.
Let me not ask you.
Because you're a stupid man. You're a stupid man. This is a man who was sitting on team I showed the other day playing phone all of me. Eh? How I ran away. Then you try to run away for what? You go read woo book. Then you got a man talking about, oh, the government trying to chase after Abba. Nobody trying to chase after you, nothing. Because you are a nobody. You got 300 votes in Maserati County. The whole Maserati County got 300 votes. Who are you? You are a nobody. Nobody did anything to Abba. Abba is chicken. He ran away, and because he felt they were going to arrest him, they never arrested him. They brought him to Monrovia, and what they did on him, they turned him over to a what? To ANC people.
People, yeah.
That's what they did. They said, hey, y'all take him. You know, let me tell you something. The immigration officer said something. They said, look, we won't leave the man to just go by himself. Because while he's returning to Monrovia, if something happens to him on the way back to town,
they will say it's the government.
They will say it's the government. I mean, the guy was professional. Let's be fair. They said, look, they know how to treat me. Of course, I know how to treat me because the government hates my girl. The government doesn't give a damn about Abba. Abba is an insignificant idiot. They don't care about him. Who the hell is Abba? But the government hates my guns. I know how they treat me. I know. Trying to get me extradited from Sierra Leone over nonsense. I can never forgive Joe Weah and his government for the nonsense they did to me. Never forgive Joe Weah. Never. I will not forgive him for what they did to me and for what? Stupid laissez-passer. I'm coming December. Let them grab me and carry me to court. But in Abba's case, it's a totally different case. Nobody was chasing Abba. He ran away because he's chicken. You understand? Nobody was chasing him. Do you know he contacted the American embassy? The embassy said, but we don't see any threat. Because the embassy found out that the government doesn't want Abba. They didn't want to arrest Abba. So what would be the point? So they brought him to Monrovia and they turned him over to his party. He went to RIA, he got on the plane, and he left. He got on the plane and left. Nobody bothered him. He got on the damn plane and left. Nobody bothered him. You understand? Because he's a punk. You write a book, a stupid book, poorly written book at that, and then you start running away because you're scared. Yeah, man. Let's take some calls there. Let's go back to the phone line until we got 19 more minutes to go. We'll take some more calls.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother. Welcome. How you doing, brother?
Welcome.
Good morning, Pedro.
Yeah, your name, where you calling us from?
This is Costa speaking here, calling you for a new destination. Brother, to the issue, I want to ask a question. I want to know why as a Batoba, make the Liberian people feel like the government was after him. The government wasn't after him. That was a trick you were playing. So when you get to the border, after 6 o'clock, the border is closed. You can't cross. When it's after 3, after 2, you will cross. It's only after 6 p.m. the border closes. So the immigration people just decided to hold him until it is the next day, and then saying, oh, that he's really have to find a way. But he made people to feel that the government was after him, but the government wasn't after him. On a very serious note. You're not anybody. You're not making no in the highway in Labrador. That people in the Costa and the government after. So Costa escaped and went by American Party Sierra Leone. They're not government on you. And when Costa went Sierra Leone, they say government will send Costa back. You see, if I'm gonna talk, Costa will be back. Costa will be back. And Costa will escort back.
We have some here.
Okay.
Hold on. Breaking news.
Thank you so much.
Breaking news. Ivar's co-author, Emmanuel Clark, posted on Facebook about 4 hours ago. Emmanuel Clark posted on his Facebook page about 4 hours ago. We are the first Liberian and African authors to have made Amazon's #1 bestseller list in 2022. We are humble and grateful. Look at the dirty Salama Swan here. You see the men celebrating that they made a bestseller list, the first African book, the first Liberian. They are bestseller because the book selling a hot cake. You think it's selling because of you? I mean, what you see? This is what I'm telling you. The Ava and his man, they have no shame. They have absolutely no shame. They are here celebrating that they're making money. They made bestseller. You know what I mean? They made bestseller. That means the book is selling a hot cake. The book is not selling because you wrote something interesting on it. I mean, in it, people have this innate appetite for morbidity. Morbidity. Let me define that word for you. Morbidity, something that is morbid. So morbidity, the condition of suffering from a disease or medical condition, but in this sense, we're talking about the morbid in the abstract sense. You read something nasty, and so people are curious to read it, and then you start celebrating. Yeah, on the main page, Emmanuel Clark. We are the first Liberian and African authors to have made Amazon's #1 bestseller list in 2022. We are humble and grateful. These guys are crazy. But these guys are crazy.
They don't care. They don't care about the feeding of the Liberian women.
All they care about is to profit make. Huh? That's it. To make profit. That's all they care about. Nonsense. Nonsense. Let's go take some calls there.
Let's take somebody from this line here. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kamara, and good morning to Leader Costa. Momo the critical Johnson. Look, I'm with years. I'm a chief. Look, okay. Leader Costa, and you are giving the job. The job we are going with this time around. Look, this behavior that is in our Nigerian people is so sad. If I could drop there today and go, I think I will rest. Look, leader, you have inspired some of us to join this advocacy. But it is taken. Look at women like Judy and the Tapper. Look at women like Tinto Ben Day. Look at all of the women in the small organization. They are raping and whipping and sterilizing children, killing all the time. Where are they being? Look at the kind of sympathy they were showing George. We are because they want to get connected. Because they want so low level job. And of course, you don't explain about some of them. The news you broke up. You see them calling down meeting, women lying down with lapa all around, doing videos saying, my girl, and today, somebody have been compensated because of the so-called sycophantic solidarity. And it's taking it, man. It is taking it. All right? So when you are a poor person, they rape you in the town, they naked you in the town, every single them make the naked women in the town. What was they? Judy and the top, what were you? What were the women group? It is sad, it's taking it, man. Because I want to get
thank you so much, Momo. Let's take another person here quickly. Good morning.
Good morning, brother Kamara, and good morning, Leader Costa. My name is Alahaji Senwa. I want to know something from you. The way last evening I saw at the battle by the RIA, even travels, and Clark, we are having to sue him. With the government calling him back to Liberia for him to go to the judgment. I want to know that.
No, I mean, he doesn't have to return to Liberia to be sued. She can sue him in America. Claudia is an American citizen too.
They are all American citizens, so they can handle it the American way.
Yeah, and they can come to their country and sue. We're not Americans. Let's take some more calls there.
This person, even the president said I'm American, man, so let all of them go settle that American.
Yeah, exactly. Let them go settle the American problem.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Poka, welcome.
Thank you, BK. Thank you. Let me say good morning to you, BK, and good morning to our ever potent or undefeatable leader, President Petro Costa. Good morning, Petro.
Morning,
if we can commend President, we are on any other thing, but actually he has not done nothing for a nation, but we commend him once more. He better behave professional, because anything that actually the Eastern can bring the attention. After, if a teacher never go to the government, he don't have the government on no way. So actually, we expect the government to even put attention on him. And we have put president, we are dead. So we commend him for this one. If you go, for this one. If our Costa, the actually, that is a tangible or defeat to the government, it's a tangible steal up to the government. The government escort Costa escort Asa, but because Asa is a significant, but that's not our attention that we condemn the issue. It's because our woman who they want to condemn the issue to the fullest. But for Asa, it's significant. So leader, you don't need to say that you should pick up voice in the country. You don't need to say that you have to pick up platform in the country. That's a story. They are way against the petrol. Let me tell you the story that you say you don't know. I never knew that petrol you was gathered by the Indian until they are went after you on their way against it. They are way against the petrol. That is, they are beginning to know that our insignificant, and they are beginning to know that our limited, that they are beginning to know that our fool. They are way against petrol, him and to go against somebody that God has made. Then definitely that you are nobody. So petrol, remember who we are. Don't be deterred by no classification. Don't be deterred by no classification. The Almighty God is carrying you, and the God is carrying you for a better person. And that person will be for safe before your father forever. Thank you one more, and the God is our faith.
Thank you, Poga. Thank you so much for calling in and being a part of the discussion. We still taking your calls. 0770-102-102-86.
10 more minutes ago, we'll take 8 more calls. Start the count, the countdown. 8 more calls.
8 more calls. Yeah, so keep your calls coming in. We're still taking them. The WhatsApp number is +231
my friend, our brother, my friend, they were just struck a good point. So the guys had reached out to me earlier because Iva could not reach out to me because he was embarrassed. So a co-author, Clark, they wanted me to to promote the book for them. But clearly I was not going to do that. So they are cashing in. They're making some money. That's true. But however, the humiliation. Now, Iva can just forget it. Anytime he sends up in library, he wants to be anything. What they're gonna say about him? Oh, that guy who wrote a book insulting the librarian with me.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what's gonna happen. That's Iva right there. That's how he's gonna be identified. He's gonna wear that badge, a badge of dishonor. He will wear it for the rest of his life. People will bring that thing up. The high librarian people out, they will stick it behind you. You remember when Edwin Snow did that stuff? Now, Edwin Snow manages to get away with all these things he does because he knows where to go and run and all that kind of stuff there. He goes in the poor counties or poor districts, he spends money. But since Edwin Snow paid that girl $1,000 to disgrace her, to make her walk naked, that stigma has been on Edwin Snow and it will stay on him until he dies. He will wear that as a badge of dishonor for the rest of his life. The same way Iva and his friend Emmanuel Clark. So they are celebrating. Oh, we are making money. Our book is, they're buying our book. But guess what? The little money you're making can't make you rich. It can't make you rich. How much money you're making is also much from selling the book. It can't make you rich. But guess what? It will embarrass them for the rest. Especially Iva. Especially Iva, who got political aspirations. Yep. So let's take some more calls, Abaga. Please.
All right. We mess up on our caller 0770-102-102-86-0103-83 102-102. Those in the diaspora coming up on WhatsApp +231 888-624-171. All right. Let's see if we can have the person from the diaspora. Or is it the person is? Yeah, okay. Let's take the person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Boakai.
Yeah, your name
And
is
good morning to Leader Henry Costa. Again, my name is Moses Campbell Dennis, that I do call from the Turkish Republic. Firstly, I want to again commend the leader Henry Costa for his critical stance in the Liberian society. And I think on a daily basis, what you people are doing answers some of the crucial moral questions of our time. I mean, I have not been a very loyal follower of Mr. Costa over the years, but of recent, when I started listening to him, I actually developed great admiration for him. The fact that he's somebody, I mean, he does not actually mince his words on anything that is confronting our society, and I'm very sure that history will always remember him. Each time nowadays I listen to him, I often feel inspired. And secondly, with respect to the current sense of advocacy on the situation, the prevailing situation in our country, I don't know whether this is a good precedent or a bad precedent, simply because this is with the president's wife. But we think it should cut across the entire society. On a daily basis, we've seen the rights of women being violated. I mean, sexual abuse, gender-based violence. I think we should wake up to all of those things and speak against it. So that's my point this morning. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And we'll take the other person here on the scene WhatsApp number. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. My name is Frank Gibson. I'm from Paris.
Frank,
The
what
other
did
guy, I can't stand the other guy.
Frank, cause I really listen to me. What you got to say, Frank?
What Costa laughing for? This is New Year.
My man, what you got to say? That go ahead. We'll listen to you.
You are just a mess.
First of all, I want to condemn the act of Ava Tupa.
Look at you.
Because
you are all
is it because it's against President Weah? That's why he condemning it?
Yeah, Frank Gibson.
If it was against anybody, I would have.
No,
done
don't
the same.
lie, man. Don't lie. Don't come and lie.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. A gentleman, it seems to hear Emmanuel Macron's wife.
My man, we're talking about Liberia. We're talking about America and France. We're talking about Liberia.
But I gotta listen to somebody when they're talking. You keep interrupting me. I put on the WhatsApp, you know, sorry me. I couldn't direct. You continue to let me.
Okay, let him talk. Let him talk. Go.
My main reason of calling here is that it's unfortunate in Liberia that the American ambassador will take a phone to interfere in Liberia's domestic.
It did not happen. Leave the American ambassador out of this.
I was very disappointed yesterday.
That's not true.
Frank,
it's a lie.
Frank, let me ask you: were you there when the American ambassador took the phone to interfere?
It's a lie.
You listening to me? The immigration
were
board
you, were you there? Were you there?
Expressed interest in Havas to pass.
Yeah, because he's an American citizen. Period. It's a normal procedure. It's protocol.
No, that's
standard operating procedure.
Only America does that, and they don't do it to Liberia.
Because he's an American citizen.
No. You can't say it can only be done to Liberia. No, I disagree with you. It's not only Liberia, my brother.
Show me one country where
all countries they do have.
America protects their citizens all over the world, my brother. Lead that.
Give me one country.
American protect their citizens all over, my brother. You know that.
Man, call that man off, man.
All right, Frank.
You see why we let him to talk, Baka? The reason why we always got problem with him when he calls. The American embassy contacted the immigration. That's what they should do. Because Ava contacted the Americans and told them that it was stopping him from traveling. Mm-hmm. You understand? When the Americans contacted them, contacted immigration, the immigration boss told the American people, said, no, we're not holding this man. The man tried to cross the border at 11 p.m. and the border was closed at 6 p.m. And the American people said, no, we are turning him over to his people. We want to make sure he's safe. So nobody tried to intimidate the government to let Ava go. No, don't lie on the Americans. It's policy. That's what they do. The embassy is in your country to protect their citizens. They're not there for you. They're there to protect American interests, American citizens, American life. So that's what they do. So they didn't call because Ava is special. Ava is nothing. He's bonsoir, baple. The only thing is he's an American citizen. So the ambassador did not say, and besides, it was not even the ambassador that called. The ambassador would never call for that kind of thing. It was the other people. They got other people there whose job it is to do that. People at much lower pay grade. They were the ones that called, and they were doing their job. The ambassador never called. The ambassador never called. Yeah, the ambassador never called. So leave that thing. Ava is not that important. When I was held in, like when the government was trying to stop me from traveling, I'm not an American citizen. I contacted Senator Chris Coons through his office. Senator Coons, they contacted the Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs. I have all those emails. The Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs at the State Department contacted the U.S. Ambassador to Liberia, Christine Elder. Christine Elder told the Department of State that my situation was, because that woman didn't like me. She told her that my situation was strictly legal. It was not political, but she was on top of it. She was in touch with the Minister of Justice, and she was making sure everything was fine, and blah, 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 blah. Now, you see that level? And you know why they did that? I'm not an American citizen, but you know why they did that? They did that because I am a high-profile international advocate or recognized advocate and social justice and political activist. That's why they did that, because America believes in fighting for people such as myself, our rights to do what we do. So that's why they would do that for somebody who is not an American citizen. They contacted the American ambassador. When, so there are some things we're not even saying yet that we've done with the American people. So, but the point is, in Ava's case, the American embassy did what they are supposed to do. They reached out to the immigration to find out what the situation was regarding Ava. And they said Ava is not being arrested and Ava will be let go. That's what they did. And they let Ava go. That's what they did. Yeah. And even Cummings, he got an American passport. The American people says, so let me tell you why Cummings never gave up his American passport. If Cummings had given up his American passport, Cummings would have had to be going to the embassy to get a visa. Okay. When you are an American citizen and you renounce your American citizenship, you have to go to the embassy. Now you got to be like everybody else to go get visa, like everybody else. But when was the last time you saw Ellis Cummings at the embassy to get a visa? No. Cummings still has his American passport, and he thinks that he will run with his American passport. Cummings still carries his American passport. It's against our law. You cannot run for president of Liberia unless you are a Liberian citizen. He has his American passport. So that's why you don't see Cummings doesn't go to the embassy to get visa. Once you give up your American, and Cummings himself said that he has an American passport. Once you give up your American passport, you have no status.
Okay.
You have no status in America. Once you give up your American passport, you have absolutely no status. You have no status. None whatsoever. So if Cummings had given up his American passport, Cummings would have had to be obtaining a visa to travel to America. Somebody say, when you give up your American passport, you can become a permanent resident. Yes, you can do that. But it takes a long time to try to get your green card. When you give up your American passport, you can start from scratch like anybody else to get your green card. It takes time. And then You have to be in America for a period of time while that is going on. So Cummings still carries his American passport, and he thinks that he will be an American. I mean, he will hold that passport and run for president. We will go to the Elections Commission when the time comes, and we'll file a protest to stop Ellis Cummings from running for president of Liberia on grounds that he carries an American passport. He is an American citizen, and he cannot run for president of Liberia. We are going to do that. I'm not going to hide it from you. We've already got the plan. We're going to do it. We've drafted the complete. We're going to file it with the National Elections Commission. Our lawyers will file it, and Cummings will be stopped, and we'll provide the evidence. The evidence is there. It's public. Go to the embassy. Go to the Securities and Exchange Commission's website. You will see there where it is stated. Just type in Alexander Benedict Cummings with your SEC filings. Ellis Cummings is listed as an American citizen. The Securities and Exchange Commission is a United States government authority or agency that regulates the financial services industry, including companies such as Coca-Cola, because they are a publicly traded company. There you will see Ellis Cummings is listed as an American citizen. We will go to court. We'll file to the Elections Commission. We'll file protest, and Cummings will not be allowed to run. Period. I know you can get a green card by means of investment. That is true. It used to be $500,000. If you can invest $500,000 in America back then, if you could, you would get it. Trump increased it to $1 million. So I know Cummings can do that. But what I'm trying to say is that he still bears his American passport. Period. He still bears his American passport. We will go to the Elections Commission. We will file a case with the evidence that Ellis Cummings is an American citizen, and we will seek to ensure that he does not and is not allowed to run for president because he carries an American passport. That's what we are going to do. Thank you so much, folks. God bless you all, and have yourselves a blessed day. Oh, you all hate me. Oh, they hate my girls right now. They hating me. Oh, my God. Oh, they're cussing me. They hating me. They're still watching me. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you hate somebody so much, yet you watch them? Yet you can't live without them. Daybreak in the morning, you're watching me. Oh, my God. You hate my God. You hate me. Oh, yes, I'm Henry Pedro Costa. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. But I won't start shining. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Oh, I love that song by the Midnights. You can hit me now. You can hit me all you want, but I won't stop shining. Thank you so much, folks. God bless you all, and have yourselves a wonderful, pleasant day. Bye-bye. You can hit me now. Look at how telling me to go to Portugal or Brazil. Portugal better than Liberia. Brazil better than Liberia. If I wanted to become a Brazilian citizen, I could. If I wanted to become a Portuguese, I could. My grandfather was from Portugal. I can go to Portugal. It's a much, 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 much better country than Liberia. But Liberia is my country. This is where I was born. This is the country I love. I don't want to become a citizen of any country. I don't want to become a citizen of America. I don't want to become a citizen of any other country other than Liberia. This is my country. This is the country I love so much. This is the country I want to serve at the highest level. And God willing, I shall be president of Liberia one day. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Bye-bye. Don't bet.